In the tranquil village of Samsara, nestled between the misty peaks of contemplation and the flowing rivers of introspection, there lived a wise monk named Zen. Zen was known not only for his deep understanding of Buddhist teachings but also for his ability to guide others toward mental strength and resilience. One day, as the villagers gathered under the Bodhi tree, he began to unravel the 10 habits that weaken the mind, hindering the journey towards inner peace. Habit 1: Clinging to the illusion of permanence. In a gentle tone, Zen spoke of the first habit that shackles the mind, the attachment to the illusion of permanence. Life is in constant flux, my friends, he emphasized. The more we cling to the notion of unchanging circumstances, the more we suffer. Buddhism teaches us to embrace impermanence and find peace in the ever-changing dance of life. Habit 2: Resisting the natural flow. He continued with the second habit, the resistance to the natural flow of life. Much like a river, life has its twists and turns. Resisting its current only leads to struggle. Buddhism invites us to flow with life, adapting to its rhythm and finding serenity in the acceptance of what is. Habit 3: Grasping onto attachments. Zen spoke of the third habit, the relentless grasping onto attachments. Attachment breeds suffering, he asserted. Buddhism teaches us to let go of attachments, for they bind us to a cycle of desire and disappointment. True freedom comes from releasing our grip on what is fleeting. Habit 4: Dwelling in the past. The wise monk then touched upon the fourth habit, dwelling in the past. The past is a teacher, not a dwelling place, Zen remarked. When we anchor our minds in bygone moments, we lose the precious present. Buddhism encourages us to learn from the past but to live fully in the now. Habit 5: Worrying about the future. He transitioned to the fifth habit, excessive worry about the future. Anxiety about what may come robs us of the joy of today, Zen cautioned. Buddhism guides us to plan wisely but not to let the uncertainty of tomorrow overshadow the beauty of the present moment. Habit 6: Allowing the ego to reign. With a compassionate gaze, Zen addressed the sixth habit, allowing the ego to reign. The ego, driven by pride and the illusion of separateness, weakens the mind. Buddhism teaches humility, the understanding that we are all interconnected, part of a vast and intricate web of existence. Habit 7: Neglecting self-compassion. He turned to the seventh habit, neglecting self-compassion. To be compassionate towards others, we must first be kind to ourselves, Zen emphasized. Buddhism teaches self-compassion as a cornerstone of mental strength, a wellspring of resilience in the face of life's challenges. Habit 8: Holding on to resentment. Zen then spoke of the eighth habit, holding on to resentment. Anger and resentment poison the mind, he warned. Buddhism urges us to let go of grudges, to forgive not for the sake of others, but for our own inner peace. Habit 9: Neglecting the power of mindfulness. The wise monk continued with the ninth habit, neglecting the power of mindfulness. In the hustle of life, the mind often becomes scattered, Zen observed. Buddhism offers the practice of mindfulness as a tool to bring our scattered thoughts into focus, allowing us to engage fully with each moment. Habit 10: Forsaking the path of compassion. Finally, Zen addressed the 10th habit, forsaking the path of compassion. Compassion is the wellspring of mental strength, he declared. In cultivating compassion for all beings, we fortify our minds against the storms of life. Buddhism teaches us that the true measure of strength is found in our capacity to love and care for others. As the villagers absorbed Zen's teachings, a profound sense of understanding and commitment filled the air. The Bodhi tree, witness to the unraveling wisdom, stood as a testament to the potential for transformation that lies within each mindful step on the journey toward mental strength and resilience. Thank you for watching, and keep the spirit of living your life.